Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're at Newlands Gym. Mr. Kevin Lilley, it's been a while, mate. How you been?
Thank you, mate. Yourself?
Very well. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's talk straight to it. I haven't caught up with you since the events of Australia. Lomachenko versus Cambosa's undercard. Nina Hughes versus Shanika Johnson. One of the most controversial kind of scenes we've seen in boxing for a while. But first of all, how was your time in Oz, mate?
Good experience, mate. Good people. Beautiful country. Not so much the road we got put in that we were staying in Old James's Street with the old red light district. But yeah, it was it's a lovely place to be. Definitely go back there.
Then go into the fight. We spoke about off camera today. It's like it's a good fight, close fight, but yeah. Speaking to Nina, he said in between round 9 and 10, which is usually a good kind of measuring stick of where you think your fighter is when you go out to that final round. And you was pretty comfortable with Nina and how she performed up to then.
Yeah, I thought she was dominating the fight. She was landing the most shots. She was outworking her, outlanding her. God knows how many body shots she landed. Shanika just wasn't doing enough. Yeah, she's walking forward, but she's just throwing the odd jab, the odd right hand. Just not enough work rate for me to win the fight. I know a couple of people saying about pushing her back. Nina's fight, well, you can't win a fight fighting on the back foot. Going into the 10th round, I said to Nina, just get on your back foot now and box a little bit, do you know what I mean? Get up on your toes like your amateur days, because I believe you won the fight. I had it 96, 94, 97, 93. No way the other way.
Yeah, we spoke a few times in the build-up and you was kind of under no illusion that you probably are the away fighter going into this, even though world champion, but on away soil. But when that final bell did go, was there any worry that it could be a bad decision here?
No, I thought the only way she loses this fight now is if she gets robbed. Like, it's as plain and simple as that. Like, she won that fight clearly. If she lost, I'd just say, listen, a better woman on the night. You've only got to look at body language from the other team as well when the fight finished. Like, head down, not celebrating, even when the decision was announced that Nina won the first announcement. Their reaction, no one complained, did they? Like, your body language tells you everything, do you know what I mean? Like, the girl just outworked her, like 6 or 7 rounds of that fight.
Then we go to the MC's kind of announcement, and he announced that Nina Hughes retains the WBA world title. After that point, is it just your standard little celebration, probably do an interview in the ring and you're thinking, go home, go celebrate, and then hopefully for a unification?
Yeah, like, obviously, never in my wildest dreams that I thought, I've never seen that in boxing before, but I thought that was going to happen, do you know what I mean? I went up, so I was speaking to Shanika and her team, I just said, you're a good fighter, you just need to work a little bit harder. Nina was about to do an interview with ESPN, and then all of a sudden they've dragged her back to the centre of the ring, and I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah, because she was actually dragged by the referee, wasn't she? So you hadn't been told anything, look, there's been a mistake or anything, it was literally come in, Nina, back in the middle. Yeah,
nothing. We literally just dragged her back in the middle, and I was like, what's going on here? And then they read the scores out exactly the same, and just said, and a new WBA champion of the world, and I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I've never seen that like it. It just stinks. Like, it just absolutely stinks of corruption to the highest standard.
You do think it is corruption then?
1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. I've never seen it before. How can you read the scores out and then say, and still the WBA champion of the world, Nina Hughes? I mean, what are you reading? Do you know what I mean? Anyone with half a brain, like, tell me if you think I'm being stupid. Do you know what I mean? Anyone, like, how can you read the scores correctly and still the WBA champion of the world, Nina Hughes? Like, what? That's not a mistake, is it? A mistake is like, and still, and then put Shanika's name or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And then to take a few minutes to come back and then automatically change it. It just stinks. It stinks of corruption to me. Like, there's no other way. Do you know what I mean?
So when you do say corruption, Kev, is that corruption on behalf of the WBA? Is that corruption on behalf of the MC, the judges, the commission, or all of the above?
The judges, yeah, the judges in my eyes, like there was a big thing about all the judges, as Nina's told you. Obviously, originally it was going to be four officials from New Zealand, where Shanika's from. Then it was 4 officials from Australia, where she's got dual citizenship and boxed 4 as an amateur. When originally it was meant to be all neutral. Then it got changed to 2 neutral. Basically, we had to get neutral. As I said, we're going on. Yeah. They put a Mexican judge in and a fella from Japan who was the ref for Lomachenko after. And then we're being told there's no drug testing. So I was like, we're going on. Like, this is just like, listen, unless there's drug testing, it's mandatory for the WBA anyway. Yeah. Then we're going on. Then that got changed. It's just, when you look at everything on a whole, it's like we were set up from the start. She was set up to lose that belt. Do you know what I mean? That's my opinion. Do you know what I mean? She won that fight 6 or 7 of them rounds. Like, there's no. The Japanese judge had losing the first 3, the last 3, and then 2 in between. I mean, to have Nina losing the first 2 at least, you need to go with Specsavers, mate. You need your eyes tested. That judge needs pulling up, and something needs to be done about that, because I challenge anyone in Britain to watch that fight and tell me she lost them first couple of rounds, and you need to give up boxing if you're enrolled in boxing, because that's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
Look, you're quite an outspoken person, Kevin. You'll do like whatever you can to back your fighters, fight for your fighters. But after that, what happened there, you must have felt a bit like, what can I do? A bit helpless, because ultimately she's just been robbed of her world title, and you're looking where to go.
Yeah. Listen, it's like, I mean, what do you do? Because the problem with things like this happening with judges' scorecards, bad decisions, and robberies, and God knows what, it gets talked about for a week and then it's forgotten. Nothing seems to happen. These judges are not being held accountable. Listen, whether you think Nina won or lost, or whoever's watching it, like the scorecards, it was never 8-2 either way. Like, Nina never won 8-2, nor did Shanika. So that Japanese judge, why is he not pulled in? Why is he not being held accountable? Why is he not explaining how he got that scorecard? And secondly, Michael Buffer even tweeted, the scorecards are so inconsistent. You've only got 2 rounds that they've scored unanimously. Other than that, the rounds are all over the gaff. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the Australian judge, the Australian judges had Nina losing the first 2, I think, and round 8. And I think, if I remember rightly, round 8, and she definitely won the first round, was her clearest rounds. Like, if you're a judge or you know boxing, you know she won that. So give her them rounds that she won. She's won the fight clearly how I thought she won the fight. So, but no one's held accountable for it ever, are they?
We spoke off camera about the WBA sent the fight to 5 judges around the world. So obviously, no bias towards either of the fighters, and they did come back with Nina winning the fight. Yeah. Yeah.
So it was sent to, from what I can gather, it was sent to, what I've seen in writing, it was sent to 5 judges around the world. Independent judges, and 3 out of 5 had Nina winning. So basically, the WBA they said the only right thing to do is for Nina to fight the winner of Jamie Mitchell and Shanika. Obviously, Jamie, she's already beat once. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. Someone walked in. So Nina's already beat Jamie once, but she gets to fight the winner within 120 days of their fight, and they've got to fight within 120 days of Nina's fight, and we're already nearly a month in already. So, hopefully that will get done. Also, we've got it in writing as well. There's no unifications or voluntaries in between. So, all being injuries and stuff like that, it should happen straight away. I mean, listen, she'll fight anyone like she always has done. So. Hopefully we can get a fight in between.
Let's talk about something a little bit more positive. I thought you was hanging up the pads, mate, once Nina's career's over.
Mate, I blame fucking Leon. He's reeled me back in, didn't he? Do you know what I mean?
I knew you was going to take me on. Because me and Leon said in the car, right, we was like, wait until Kev gets back from Australia, and 100% to me.
He set me up. No, I don't know. Listen, we're just having a trial at the minute. We'll see how it goes. and he's a very good kid. So
How old is Toomey?
24.
So, really, you've got another about 8 to 10 years left in the game, mate.
See, that's the problem, isn't it? I think Leon's going to start paying me to train him anyway. So, no, but yeah, it's another good. He's a very, very, very good talent. It is hard because, listen, like I said, look, exactly what's happened to Nina is one of the reasons why I just don't want to be involved in boxing no more.
Yeah.
It's all the robberies, the corruption, everything. But let's just see how it goes. Looks like I've been reeled back in again, doesn't it?
I knew you would be. Kevin Lilley, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. I'll catch up with you soon when we get some concrete news on Nina's fight date and hopefully get the debut of young Toomey Phillips. A long journey ahead for yourself and Toomey.
Yeah, it's another long journey, isn't it? We'll end up with another 10 fighters again soon, won't I? But do you know what? I've turned down a few fighters lately where I was going to give it up, do you know what I mean? But
shows how good Toomey is.
listen, he's very good. I said it in the board meeting yesterday. I'd be very disappointed if he didn't win a British title, which is a massive achievement. He's very, 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 very talented. And do you know what? He's not bothered about being on small shows and building his career. He's not one of I want to be on TV and all, which is a good thing. So we're just going to get him out, build his profile up, build his career. And he's definitely, as you see with his interview, he's definitely made for the TV. He talks well, he fights, punches. Very clever fighter. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about him.
Certainly. Kev, thank you very much, mate, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you, mate.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.